Hello, Katie and MyNaturalHappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster wheel to happiness, founder of Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light Bootcamp and running School of Reiki. Hope you are well, hope you're doing okay. My goodness, it's hot in the UK today. I confess I work from home and I see clients online these days, which is so lovely. And so I managed about 20 minutes ago to have a midday cool shower, probably longer than that, and I'm already sweating again. It's hot. If you are feeling the heat, then sending you a big, huge hug of love. I am too, and oh my goodness, we should enjoy it, shouldn't we? Apparently we're going to have thunderstorms and rain by the weekend, so we should enjoy it. It is beautiful. So, hope you're having a lovely week. One of the questions I posed in my Wednesday email that I sent out, if you're not receiving the Wednesday email and you want to receive the top tips and tricks on how to just weave some happiness through your life and weave some time in for you along the way, then head to my website and download a copy of my book. You'll see it in the free stuff tab, and then you'll receive my Wednesday emails. Anyway, one of the things I said and the question I posed is, as we approach the summer holidays, we've got a lot of time with friends, a lot of time with family, which is so amazing after the lockdown. And I know so many of us are looking forward to it so much, to just connect with those friends and family that we haven't seen for so long. And my question that I posed, I'm going to pose again today because I think it's a really important question. So in case you're not receiving it, don't always do this. So if you're not receiving it, go and download a copy of my book and you'll receive it. It's free. You download a copy of my book for free. So the question I posed was, how are you going to weave time in for you as well? Because it can be really easy to overdose the seeing friends and family, the social aspect of things, when we haven't been able to do it for so long. And how are you going to weave in time for you as well? And it's a really good question to ask. And if it's, you're thinking, oh my goodness, how am I going to do it? I've got children, I've got, all these events planned. How can you create it? So can you if you are juggling children and work and life, could you ask one of your children's parents if they can do a play date swap, so one of you gets a day to yourself, then the other one gets a day to yourself, something like that, or an hour or 10 minutes. How can you weave in and plan in time for you to have time for you over the summer, as well as catching up with everyone else? So that was that. Anyway, so that was my question I posed. Asking you too. More because I'm asking me as well the same question. I don't have children, so it's a lot easier for me to weave in time for myself, and I want to go and see everybody too. Right, so your card for the week for watching this video: Night. Be brave and honest. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. That's our card for watching the video. The Knight is the knight in shining armour, dedicated to the crown of his sword defence. In this sense, he is the protector of the Holy Grail and therefore your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior in you. Whether you are male or female, that energy is within you. His sword and armour shows he is courageous and strong. But if you look closely, you will see a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. The energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. If you're in a space where there is opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be so much more abundant. You're being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. This card also brings justice. If you are longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you've made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you're feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, if you're feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. That's resonating with me on a number of different levels. It might resonate with you for different levels, but the first sentence in the extended message, the energy of respect is important right now. That's really resonating with me. I'm in the spiritual community. I know a lot of people who live extremely spiritual lives, and I definitely walk the balance between sort of the spiritual and the mundane. That's one of the things that I sort of like to walk the balance of. I'm extremely spiritual, and extremely spiritual. So anyway, so the energy of respect. Now, I know a lot of people who have the vaccines, who've had 2 vaccines. I have had both vaccines. That was right for me. I felt into it. The way I decided to, whether I was going to be vaccinated or not, was to feel into the energy of each individual vaccine. And I tuned in the energy of the vaccine on a homeopathic level, and I tuned into which vaccine was resonating with my body, and then I found a centre that was doing that vaccine, and that's how I chose which vaccine. So I mindfully chose which vaccine I was going to receive on a level, so I could see what my vibrations were. Now, that was right for me. That proved to be extremely right for me, because I don't even know if I've said in these videos, I had long COVID. I was suffering really badly with long COVID for a year, and it got to the point where I was only able to work 2 or 3 hours a day, which I did, and I did it well, and then I just had to stop and sleep. I was so tired, and the vaccine sorted out my long COVID, completely sorted it. So now I'm back, feeling me again, which is amazing. And I know a lot of people who've chosen not to have the vaccine, and having gone through what I've gone through with long COVID, I'm it's like, oh my goodness, and the energy of respect is important right now, and that's definitely a reminder for me to respect other people's decisions around the vaccine. And everybody knows what's right for them, and everybody knows what's right for their body, and to respect those decisions is really important. And so that's what's resonating with me right now, and it can be hard, because I care about people. I care about people who've chosen not to have the vaccine, and it's their decision. And it's hard when I'm like, oh my goodness, I suffered for a year, and and the energy of respect is important right now. So that's what's resonating with me. Went off on a bit of a political tangent there. So I hope something there is resonating with you. I hope that you got something from that, and I definitely got a reminder to respect other people's decisions, which I have been doing. I'd like to say I have been doing that, and it's a reminder to keep doing that, and not to fall into the trap of, but everybody knows what's right for their body. So there you go. That's your card for the week for watching this video. So I went off on a tangent there. I do that sometimes, don't I? I went off on a tangent there. So in terms of news around everything, the best way to work with me over the summer holidays, excuse me, it's so hot and dry here. The best way to work with me over the summer holidays is to sign up to the mindfulness course, 8 weeks of mindfulness, 99 quid. You get it into your inbox, and people have been really loving that journey. It's really easy to do. It's half an hour video modules with sort of meditations downloaded each week as well, so that you have a whole host of meditations to choose from, with a whole host of mindfulness, easy to implement mindful tools and techniques. Easy to implement mindful tools and techniques, and that's really beautiful. So that's the best way to work with me over the summer holidays. Come the come the end of the summer holidays, and come September, then I'll be allowing intakes of the Seeds of Change program and the Shine Your Light Goddess Shine Your Light program. But for now, mindfulness, because I'm having some break. I'm having a breather. Of course, if somebody is in dire straits, I'll be there, because that's what I do. So, you're not. I'll be having a breather from my routine stuff, but if somebody's in dire straits, I'll be there. Right. Waffled. Have an amazing week. I appreciate you so much, and if you're still listening to me 11 minutes and 3 seconds in, massive hugs. Thank you for being here with me. Enjoy your week so much. Mwah. Sending you a huge hug of love. Have the most amazing week, and enjoy the weather while it lasts. Oh my goodness, it's hot. Have an amazing week. Lots of love. Take care.